Hello Libra, this is Gypsy Spirit here with you, and I'm ready to give you your reading for February 19th through the 25th. And I've already drawn your cards, so please keep in mind this is a general reading. If you want your own personal reading, you can get that. We'll discuss that at the end of the video. But I've drawn your cards. Let's get started. I'm using the Alice in Wonderland deck. Very whimsical, fun, colorful deck. We got a Six of Wands in reverse, a Two of Cups in reverse, and also the Two of Swords. Swords is conflict. Cups, we're talking about emotions. Wands, we're talking about work. And looking at the cards, I feel like there's been maybe a relationship that has always been kind of on the rocks a little bit. And you keep working at it, and it's just not working for you or the other person. And so, I mean, this card here is telling me the Six of Wands being in reverse. It's like there's nothing to, cheer about. There's no celebration here. I mean, you're coming to a dead end. The Two of Cups, emotions, relationships, loves, spirituality, all emotions, cups. It's really, really related to emotions. And when I see that, it's like, okay, things are falling apart. You're not in sync with the other person. Again, this is a general reading. It could be a job. It could be a relationship. You pick your story. But there's like, you're not balanced. Everything is unbalanced in this situation. And, there's nothing to be happy about. There's like a separation somewhere. But the Two of Swords here is telling me that you're having to make a very tough decision about the situation, whatever it is. It could be that you've been working, again, a general reading here. It could be that you've been working on something and working on a relationship, and you're having a situation now where there's no balance in the relationship, no harmony, you're not in sync anymore. And so you're trying to make a decision on what to do next with this relationship. Do you want to stay in it? Do you want to move on? It's tough. And but let me just tell you something about making decisions. Especially when I see the Two of Swords, because you're trying to find some balance in your life. You're trying to find balance in this situation. So usually when we're trying to make a decision about something so important, you start a relationship. Relationships are not always about living happily ever after forever. A lot of times, a lady told me a long time ago that relationships are many times about learning lessons so that we can move and evolve and grow. It helps us to prepare us for the next chapter of our lives, or for the next person that's supposed to be in our lives. And so if you choose to stay with this person here, that where there's no harmony, no balance, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're making a wrong decision. It really means that there's more for you to learn in the lesson, in this relationship, the lesson of this relationship. If you choose to move on, move forward, then perhaps you're ready to meet somebody new. You've learned what you needed to learn. There's always, in a relationship, there's no one person to blame. There's always two. It takes two to tango, is what I always say. And everybody has their own side of the story. So you have to, decide, are you ready to move on, or have you not learned the lesson yet? So that's what I see here in the Two of Swords. I see this as like the big decision for you right now. I see all of this with these two cards like they are. I see everything just kind of falling apart in regards to the relationship or partnership, whatever it is. But you're having to make a decision, and you are the only one that can decide. You know, you have to set your boundaries, stand in your own power and your truth. Um, I will tell you, I have made decisions in a relationship going, you know, when I knew that I should have moved on and I didn't. And I stayed in the relationship, and I paid a dear price for it. But I just wasn't ready to learn what I needed to learn, and to heal from other relationships in the past. And that's what a lot of relationships are all about, is helping you to grow and helping you to see things. You know, we sometimes in relationships, we tend to draw the same kind of person into our relationships, into our lives. And it's the energy that we're holding. It's kind of like the mirror image. And so, I mean, for a long time, I was always drawing the same kind of guy. We always had the same problems. It was always the same issue. Um, and I didn't understand why. I always thought, you know, it was the other person. But then the last relationship, I had to really take a look and see, you know, what was it. Took me a long time, took a long time to heal. But then once I saw what I needed to see, it allowed me to grow and move forward. So that's all I'm telling you, is there is no right or wrong decision really, because this is a life journey and it's all about learning. So if you end up making the decision to perhaps maybe go back into this relationship or back into whatever it is, um, that's not necessarily a bad decision. It just is a sign maybe that there's still more for you to learn, and prepare you for the next chapter of your life. Um, you know, that's the way you have to look at it. So you have to go with your heart and stay true to yourself. So I hope this helps, Libra. Um, if if you want your own personal reading, you can get that. All you got to do is go to my website, and um, my website is listed in the box below. Also, if you want your own personal reading every month, you can become a Patreon member um, of my Patreon page. That is also located in the box below. If you like this video, hit the like button. And if you want to hear more of my videos, hit the subscribe button. In the meantime, I hope you make the right choice. Or well, I hope you make a good choice for yourself, Libra. And I will see you next week. Okay? Bye-bye.